Guys, this is a segment where people send in their thoughts and then we read them out and we discuss the thought. We say, is it a good thought? Often the emails we get at lukeandlewis5@gmail.com, not good thoughts. Chicken Imp, for example. A lot of, by the way, Chicken Imp fanboys not necessarily being pro Chicken Imp, just, I think, trying to be like him.
Yeah, not good. All right, there's only one Chicken Imp, and
Yes.
let me just say, thank God, because if there were a bunch of Chicken Imps, wouldn't be doing the show.
Yeah, it's
I'd be out of here. I'd be
kinda
like,
like-
sorry, Nobby, can't finish off the rest of our ad
Yeah.
read contract because there are too many Chicken Imps, and I think they'd be like, no worries. We
Yeah.
don't want to sponsor a show that's followed by Chicken Imps.
You know that bit in Batman, I think it's in The Dark Knight, where there's all the wannabe Batmans in
Yeah.
Gotham going around.
Yeah.
Except the only thing, Batman is cool, Chicken Imp is not.
Yeah,
So there's a bunch of wannabe Chicken Imps floating through
a bunch of
Luke and
wannabe
Lewis 5.
wannabes.
Yeah, and they're just sending, sent from my, it's like, mate, get an original joke, you know?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Chicken Imps wasn't even a joke.
No, but that's why, yeah. Have you got them up or are we pausing the podcast? Because I can't stall for much longer.
That's great because it's time for thoughts.
Ooh, great.
Yeah.
Did you have one?
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
have
okay.
one. My one was, wonder why I didn't organise the sound effects before we started the segment.
You should have.
Yeah,
It would have been for a smoother transition.
Yeah, but I didn't, and now we're here.
Because I felt like we did hit a bit of a lull there.
It was a bit of a lull because we were really, really stretching and padding there
Yes.
and talking about Chicken Imp, and it's almost like what we used to do when we were on live radio
Yeah.
because we couldn't pause.
Yes.
Except, Luke, we could have paused, which we, on second thought, why didn't we just pause?
Definitely should have. I had one
Yeah.
during the week.
Yeah.
Was downloading an app, and I thought whenever I get a new app, I have to choose between light mode and dark mode
Yeah.
before I open the app, and I just thought that's what Luke Skywalker was doing for a bunch of movies.
That's true. That's a good thought.
Yeah.
That is a good thought.
Except I chose dark mode,
Yeah.
so
I think that's a good choice for your phone. Easier on the eyes.
easier on the eyes. Yeah.
Like, it would have been a lot easier on Luke Skywalker's eyes if he just hung out with Darth Vader. He's
Yes.
black, you know.
But Obi-Wan, pretty white.
Yeah,
Even
glowing.
that hologram.
Yeah, he was
glowing.
glowing. Yeah, not very good. I would say
Yes.
that maybe Obi-Wan would have won the duel with Darth Vader if he had better eyes.
Yep. He did sacrifice himself. Real Star Wars fans would argue that he did what was good for the rebellion as opposed to
I
himself.
never understood why he just died on
Wasn't
purpose.
it so he could be in Luke's ear? But they could have just used a radio while he was blowing up the Death Star.
Why didn't he just
Go with
kill
him.
Darth Vader?
Hey, yeah. This we've got a few ones sent in by you guys. Mitch said, "Hey boys, got a nice little thought for you, courtesy of my girlfriend. Why isn't Mitchell pronounced? Oh no, sorry. Why isn't Michael pronounced like Mitchell?" Now, some of these thoughts suck. Shit.
Not pressing the sound effect button. Because that sucked.
Why isn't Michael pronounced like Mitchell? Because there's no
So, like,
T in it.
Yeah, that would be why. Because it's spelled different and they're two different names.
All right, we'll move on. I shouldn't
What's
have read
his
that
name?
one.
What's his name?
Mitch.
Hey, Mitch, why are you with your girlfriend? Shit thought.
But he said, glad we got tickets for Lou's Adelaide show before they flew out the door.
Oh, hey, you just found out the reason. That's why you're with your girl?
Yeah.
Because she buys tickets to my show. I'm going to have to meet him now.
Hey, yeah, and you can tell her in person.
Yep.
That sucked. This one came in from Scott. Howdy, boys. Just had a thought while stacking shelves at Safeway. Actually called Woolies now. Been called Woolworths for a long time.
Weird that he calls it Safeway and he works
I still
there.
call it
A
Safeway.
lot of
Actually,
people do.
there's a
Yeah.
couple stores still in Canberra. Like I went to one the other day that
Called
still
Safeway.
got Safeway as a sign.
Interesting.
Oh, Canberra is stuck in the past, isn't
I
it?
still call Marvel Stadium Telstra Dome, which was like two versions before.
I think I call it the one before Telstra Dome. What was it before that?
Colonial.
Etihad. Or is that a different
Etihad
one?
was one after Telstra Dome.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
now it's
Right.
Marvel. So he goes specifically. So he said I was specifically in the source section, aisle 9 on the left, in case you're wondering. I wasn't. Why is it we have named barbecue sauce after an appliance as opposed to tomato sauce, which we named after the veggie, which it, tastes like? What is in barbecue sauce? What are the
Lots
actual
of sugar?
ingredients?
I would say that
It's not a barbecue.
sauce. I think the barbecue sauce kind of tastes like barbecue vibes, though, like onion and meat and like sounds. It kind of tastes like the mix of everything. that
Keelan,
you-
do you want to do some research while we continue on what is in barbecue sauce? Like, what are the ingredients?
Yeah.
And we can get back to that thought.
It's probably just like flavor number 37, coloring dye B,
Yeah.
that stuff, poison.
This one came in, Nathan, and this is another example of perhaps one that you shouldn't bother sending us at lukeandlewis5@gmail.com.
50%
Yes.
of the thoughts we get, not good.
He said, this might be really obvious, but I don't know the answer, so it's a thought.
No, that's a question.
Now, Nathan, you are dumb as fuck.
Okay.
If skiing, as in snow skiing...
As opposed to sand skiing or rock
So
skiing.
he said, if I'm skiing, as in snow skiing, and I go over something at a fast pace, do I still weigh 80 kilos to the ground, or am I now lighter? If I went over a scale, what would it read if I'm skiing?
I can't even begin to address how fucking dumb that is.
It's
How would you go over a scale? What does he mean? Like, while he's in the
No, no.
air, someone runs below him with a scale.
No. He means like, so if he's skiing down a hill and you
Yeah.
put the scale on the snow, he thinks that just because you're moving faster, you'd weigh more in that moment of time.
I reckon you would.
No, he thinks you'd weigh less. Why would you weigh
Oh.
less?
I reckon you'd weigh more.
Why? You're just moving. It doesn't
Hang
change
on.
your weight.
Is he talking about how much would you weigh in the air? I think that's what he means. How much would you weigh in the air? I think that's what he's saying. Is that what he's saying?
He said
Whatever he's
snow
saying, it's
skiing.
not very smart.
He said if I go over something at a fast pace,
Yeah.
do I still weigh 80 kilos to the ground, or am I now lighter? If I went over a scale, what would it read?
Okay, so if he hit a scale and then went up, no, you'd be heavier because you'd hit it at speed.
Mm.
Would
Yeah,
you? Wouldn't
I
you
think
just be
so.
80
Yeah.
kilos?
No, that's why when you punch someone, you hit them hard.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you may, or it doesn't mean you.
Yeah,
weigh
the
more.
force you apply.
The force is
yeah.
the scale. Like,
If you punched a scale,
but his
it
body
would
weight
go like
doesn't
this.
change.
No, his body weight doesn't.
Yeah.
No, but it does when he's moving.
Oh, really? So if you skied over a scale at pace, would it weigh
Yeah, but only
more?
because you're like hitting it fast.
No, but if you just went over the top of it, glided over, I probably wouldn't even read it.
I don't think either of us really understand what he's asking.
I just think it's like, if you have a thought like that shit, just keep it to yourself, you know?
I hope that answers your question, mate. Go away.